that I am thrilled to announce. It's a new initiative for TxN by Nature, and it's called the TxN by Nature 20. Some of you may have seen this over the last few months, but just to give you a little bit of background, we host a leadership roundtable series each year where we bring business leaders to the table in cities across the state of Texas and talk about conservation as a mission. We talk about measuring return on conservation and the difficulties and the successes that these business leaders are having. And during these roundtables, we heard again and again from business leaders that they loved being able to come together across industry to learn from one another, but they really wanted more of the best practices. They wanted more of those stories to be able to build on the learnings and to be built on the progress that each of us are making. They also wanted to be recognized for their innovation and the work that they're doing. And they wanted to be recognized for really focusing on conservation and making a difference for community. So in hearing this, in every single city where we met with business leaders, an idea for the TxN by Nature 20 was born. And so in April of this year, we launched the TxN by Nature 20, and it's an effort to do just that. It's an effort to publish the very best processes that are being used by businesses across the state of Texas, to publish the innovation and to recognize those efforts. We researched over 2,000 Texas-based businesses across 10 industries to come up with this list. We developed a 14-point scale so that we could objectively measure and compare efforts. And then we ultimately employed an esteemed selection committee, thank you guys who are in the room who served on that selection committee, that spanned geography and industry to come up with the final 20 businesses to highlight. So today I'm excited that we're going to share the ingenuity, the dedication we saw, from innovative processes to deep programmatic commitments. So you're going to see a little bit of everything. Businesses across Texas are truly putting conservation into practice. They're partnering with organizations like ours and landscape scale projects across the state. And these companies that are doing this work are as diverse as the state itself. We see work from transportation, construction, healthcare, agriculture, all industries. And what we're seeing is that these leaders also believe that private industry has the opportunity to demonstrate a new model of conservation moving forward. All of them are putting money, volunteer hours, and efforts into conservation, and we consider them all of them to be TxN by Nature. So I'm excited to share that we actually have the TxN by Nature 20 here with us today, and that you who are in attendance are also going to receive an advanced copy of the section that is coming out in Texas Monthly next week. So all of these businesses are going to be highlighted in Texas Monthly in the December issue. But as you exit the auditorium in a few minutes, there will be a special section available, and Texas Monthly has graciously given you a 6-month free digital subscription. So just look at the back of the publication to see that. But you'll receive those on the way out the door. So I am about to announce the TxN by Nature 20. I do ask that as I do that, if you would join me on stage, the representatives from the companies, as I'm sharing who those are, please come up and line up across the stage so that we can all recognize you. So without further ado, the TxN by Nature 20 are Darling Ingredients, Cimex, American Campus Communities, Apache Corporation, NRG Energy, Phillips 66, Comerica, King Land and Water, HEB, Farmer Brothers, Texas Health Resources, Parkland Health and Hospital System, Austin Convention Center, Harvest Seasonal Kitchen, Dell Technologies, Cirrus Logic, Union Pacific, DFW Airport, and last but certainly never least, Southwest Airlines. I'm incredibly excited for you guys to read about the work that they are doing. We will have the TxN20.org go live next week that even further details the work that we would like for you all to be inspired by and to follow. And with that, if you guys would stay on the stage with me for a picture, I will dismiss everyone else to the cocktail hour. Don't forget your special section. And if you have a card, if you would please start to line up along this side of the wall. And with that, again, thank you so much for being here today.